Even though it's not going to be pouring until likely late this afternoon and into the evening, yeah, it's just going to be sticking around with that drizzle, that mist, and that fog, which we will continue to see as we get into the late morning and early afternoon. Let's get a look at our current temperatures. It is mostly pretty mild. Our warm spot Wiscasset at 53 there, 52 in Rockland, Bar Harbor at 48, Bangor at 47, Portland also in the mid 40s. Overall, fairly mild for a November morning, and notice we are all above freezing. That was not the case yesterday. Of course, many of us seeing our first coating of snow of the season, especially across the lakes region, up into the foothills. That has probably mostly completely melted away, and up in northern Maine, now that we are above freezing, the risk for any slick travel has quickly come to an end. But for this morning, you can see on our radar, it doesn't look super active, but there is plenty of drizzle and mist out there that the radar just has a tough time picking up. So yeah, you'll head out the door and it will be pretty damp, and in some spots it will also be pretty foggy as well. So for today, a damp morning, showers continuing through the early afternoon. It's really not soaking or downpoury until we get into the late afternoon and into the evening. And notice temperatures staying right around 50 degrees all day. It's the warmest day that we've got in the forecast. So yeah, we'll soak in the milder air, maybe keep the window cracked today because the cold is coming back tomorrow. So let's take a look at our storm tracker. Again, it's not going to be pouring this morning. It's just going to be on the damp side with the mist, the drizzle, the fog out there as well. Temperatures remaining in the 50s. Steady rain does arrive this afternoon. It looks like towards the middle of the afternoon and into the evening, it will be very wet with some pockets of heavy rain as well. That continues into tonight, wrapping up by the time we get into Tuesday morning. Should be all about done with the rain by about midnight or so tonight. As we get into Tuesday, it will be blustery and chilly in the morning. Temperatures around or just below the freezing mark. Very chilly as we head into Tuesday afternoon. In fact, it's going to be a struggle to get out of the 30s tomorrow. So yeah, we'll really be feeling that cold air, and winds will be blustery as well. A few flurries and snow showers not out of the question. Don't be surprised if you haven't seen your first flakes of the season yet to maybe see them tomorrow in some spots. As we get into Wednesday, expect a similar day, not quite as cold though on Wednesday. We should get into the 40s on Wednesday afternoon. Still couldn't rule out a lingering flurry or sprinkle throughout the day, but overall it does not look quite as chilly as Tuesday. So in terms of winds, we will see the winds being quite gusty Tuesday and Wednesday. Luckily, nothing concerning like we saw last week with the power outage causing wind. Looks like winds will remain at a very manageable 25 miles per hour or so. Quieter through the end of the week and then potentially turning a bit gustier as we get into the weekend. So this low pressure system moving right over us today, that brings us that rain for the afternoon and evening, especially because of that track right over us. We stay on the warm side of this system, so we don't really get any appreciable snowfall. We do get some flurries tomorrow, as I mentioned. A couple snow showers can't be ruled out. It's not going to add up to anything, and again, it will be above freezing. No accumulation would be expected. This little wave here that moves through Tuesday and Wednesday intensifies offshore by Thursday, and there could still be a few showers around on Thursday afternoon. Otherwise, that system moving away leaves us with quiet weather by Friday into Saturday and Sunday. So here's a look at our marine forecast. We got 5 to 7 foot seas today. Notice that gale watch in place for tomorrow. Going to really be churned up as this low pressure rides up over the Gulf of Maine. That's going to keep the ocean quite choppy out there for today. Here's a look at our 7-day forecast. We've got Veterans Day tomorrow, no school for the kids. Cold temperatures on Tuesday, chance of a snow shower. As we head into Wednesday, we are watching for maybe another sprinkle or flake. Otherwise, pretty quiet through the rest of the week. Just a scattered shower or two Thursday. Dry Friday, Saturday, Sunday. A chill in the air for sure, but at least it's not going to be all that frigid, and at least it's not wet, you guys, or snowy just yet. I think we can hold off on snow chances.
Okay, that's good.
Yes.
Todd was threatening last week, so I like the tune you're singing
yes,
much
better.
I
think we can handle a flurry tomorrow. Thankfully, not super impactful.
Yeah, all right. Thank you, sir.